I guess it has not been a full day or something since the last time we did any save stuff here, because apparently the game is like, you know what, I don't feel like telling you about your save file. Hey guys, this is Gamer Cow playing Pokemon Platinum, obviously, and the Nuzlocke stuff. Kinda losing my train of thought because I was a bit surprised to not see the journal there. I was going to make a thing of saying, well, if you see the journal at the start of a video, then that's kind of because I'm, you know, starting a new recording stuff on a different day, but that is the case here, and the game is still like, no, I don't feel like telling you what you did the previous day because I'm a jerk. So yeah, we're gonna hopefully not have to clear our throat too often and stuff that way, but yeah, Oreburgh in the Mines is where we're eventually going to be going. We do have, I like how lumpy they are, we are going to see the rock stuff soon enough. But before we do that, I kind of want to just go ahead and explore the places, because you do get a couple of items for talking to people in this place. So yeah, if you trade a Pokemon, item trades and stuff are there too. And I do have a Machop, but I am not going to trade it for an Aber, I'm sorry. My Machop is kind of too valuable here. So yeah, trade evolution Pokemon, in case you've not played the games before, they do level up 50% faster, but they are susceptible to ignoring your commands if you do not have the right level badge. So right now we can control traded Pokemon up to level 20 or so, but if we go above that level, then they will stop paying attention to us. So yeah, it's a pain going outside. I don't really have a Geodude, unfortunately. I think you get an item for showing him that. But yeah, Pickup is a really cool ability. I kind of wish I had something with that right now. Like a Zigzagoon would be really cool just for like Hitgem slaving out as well. But that is something we may eventually see down the line. So I know there's one of these guys that gives you a Pokeball type, which I kind of want, but I think that's like upstairs, one over here or whatever. Yeah, the gym leaders are of course a lot stronger. They do need well, some preparation for normally, but most gym leaders you can counter type in the original game, which is partly, there we go, Dust Ball, that's what I was after. Dust Balls let you catch stuff better in caves or at night time. It's a 3.5 times catch rate, so pretty useful. Yeah, it does indeed. That is part of the rules of a Nuzlocke. But anyway, yeah, the normally gym leaders can be counter-typed really easily. That's like somebody in the original game calling Pidgey Strawberry or something. I keep getting distracted with stuff. Yeah, the normally you can counter-type gym leaders, but in a randomized Nuzlocke, you'd have no idea what they're gonna bring in. So you can't counter-type them as efficiently, which is really cool. It's one of the reasons I like doing this sort of stuff. Anyway, in these, I don't think there's anything here, but, you know, never hurts to check. I know there's something in one of the piles of stuff down the bottom, but there's also a museum if you wish to go there and check stuff out, which is kind of cool. You can see a gigantic slab of stuff there. And fossils is something which is in this game still, and yeah, it can't do it just yet, but they will eventually be able to do so. And yeah, the mine extends under the floor. It's all pretty cool. Fortunately, I won't really be able to show too much of the mining stuff off, but yeah, it's kind of neat how like the underground and everything in this game was a nice little multiplayer feature. But yeah, Dragon desperately, blah blah blah, yeah, whatever. So I don't need to talk to everybody in there. I want to just quickly show the next routes off, and I mean I could catch a Pokemon here as well, but you can't actually go any further up right now because you need a bike, and the bike is kind of in the opposite like side of the country and stuff. So you know the region. There we go. There is an item, I think, up the top corner. There is. So, and it looks like we're gonna get a Pokemon here too, because Kabuto is a thing. That's kind of cool. So Kabuto is a water rock type. It's a fossil Pokemon. I have not really tried to use one of these before, so that'll be neat if we can catch this. Although that crit did do a lot of damage, so it upped his defense, but if Bugsy got another crit, then I would knock it out. So we are just going to switch up to Driver over here. Gonna get that Thunder Wave going, and hopefully be able to catch this thing. I think fossils have got that same sort of 45 catch rate, so I might not be able to get it, which would really suck, but we'll do our best. So the usual thing here, the paralysis is really nice. Mareep will learn Thunder Wave herself at some point, so I've still got that stupid cough going about. I only have 5 Pokeballs. This is really not good for trying to catch this thing. Let's just... yeah, no, it needs to be weaker than that. Right, okay, so...
it's used Harden like 4 times though, so I could most likely get away with using that start this year. And probably not do that much. Yeah, I really don't do a lot of damage, so let's just try and weaken it down. I know this is the whole praying to not crit thing, but I do need to weaken this as much as possible, because it does not have a high enough catch rate for me to use my very limited Pokeball start on. And it can't touch me because it's, once again, roads on the ghost typing proving to be super good here. Let me just do whatever I want, really. So, I think that's going to be weakened enough. I could definitely hit it one more time. I suppose I really should hit it one more time, because I know I can. You just, obviously, you hope to not crit, but that 1 HP should be enough to... this is as good a chance as I could possibly have of catching this thing, so if I can't catch it at this point, then that's basically game over. But I can, of course, so that's good.
And we have ourselves another water type, but a very interesting one at that. Like I said, I've never really tried to use a Kabuto before, so this ought to be fun. I don't really have a super exciting name for this, so I'm just gonna be silly and go for... actually no, wait, what was, I guess it should just be called Anarchy, really, right? Because, praise Helix and all of that. Yeah, I could make age-old references as well, because why not? I was gonna name it Sheldon, so it doesn't really fit Sheldon that well when it evolves, so yeah, we'll call it Anarchy, because why not? Alright, so that is Pokemon for this route, which is pretty great. We do get a Pokeball, and you can see there are berries up there that we cannot reach, obviously, because we cannot actually access the higher echelons of this place. Oh, that would have been really cool too. Like, Vulpix is a really neat Pokemon as well, but I bet it's got Roar, so that would have kind of forced us away. I think Gen 4 was a generation where you could still get blown away from wild battles with that. And yeah, there is a Pokeball in this little corner, so that is good. We can replenish the 2 that I used, which is nice. I'm gonna very quickly check if I can get any more Pokeballs. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure I did that last time, right? Yeah, I could get 1 more Pokeball, but I think I'm just gonna hold out on that. I don't see the point of getting another one right now, because all of my money is going to that. I've even sold a couple of things to get more Pokeballs. That's how kind of crazy stuff is here. What is in this building again? I don't remember. You are... Pokemon could use toughening up, blah blah blah. Yeah, that's where we're going next. There are wild Pokemon in there as well, so yep. Move choices, kind of a thing, because you can only have 4 moves at any one given time. And we actually get a Great Ball here too, that's pretty cool. So Great Ball's 1.5 times catch rate compared to the regular Pokeballs. And yeah, some people really do go like, I need the absolute perfect Pokeball for them. In Gen 6, you can actually breed down the Pokeballs as well. So, you know, from the female Pokemon, whatever Pokeball they're in is basically the same Pokeball that comes out. So a lot of people trade like female Pokemon called in Gen 4 Pokeballs, like the Moon Balls and Level Balls, stuff like that. Mostly Moon Ball that people seem to be really fond of for breeding stuff. So it's kind of cool, and it's neat because you can't actually get those Pokeballs anymore. So I don't know, it's an interesting touch. I've never really cared for it, but that's just me, really. Yeah, so we'll learn new things, about coal mine stuff. They have machines that are doing all of this fun stuff. Don't really know where the coal is going from there. I should really check. Where is the coal going from there? Because it's just kind of... yeah, there isn't really anywhere else that the coal goes. It's just an infinite transporter into this one little building. But I guess it goes underground from there? It's kind of cool, I guess. Anyway, what have you got to say for yourself? This is hard work, yep. And we get ourselves a super potion. So, 50 HP healing instead of the regular 20. So yeah, it's worth talking to people in these places because you do get a lot of items that you would most likely miss otherwise. There was a Pokeball item or two actually up here, which is pretty great. So a dire hit, if you use that in battle, it increases your critical hit chance. There's actually a heart scale in here, which is a really nice item to get. We'll be able to use that to move to the Pokemon old moves again later. And a yellow shard, which I don't remember what they do in this game. But there's more stuff in here as well. There's also the pearl, and I think that's it. There's not an item over that bit, so yeah, pearl is a basic selling item. Something in the region of about 350 Pokédollars it sells for. So that's kind of cool. Now, with this place, what's interesting, you can't actually go directly across, but if you go down, then you can go across here. And that is a freaking Moltres showing up at the start of this. That's kind of interesting. Well, it's good experience, if nothing else, so have at it, I guess. Not with you, however. 4 times weak to flying and weak to fire. Not exactly a good combination. I think it just has Peck, but it might have Ember as well, so... oh, it's got Wing Attack! Oh wow, that's even better. Yeah, that would have done pretty much all of my health if I stayed in with Heracross. Heck yeah. So, this is what's kind of cool about the randomized stuff that way, is that you can see all sorts of crazy stuff at the moment. Quite clearly this is not the first Pokemon on the route to catch, because like I've said before, no legends in this one. I didn't realise that if they do show up, I didn't remember that the legendary bird showed up in this game though. I thought they were only in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, but I don't know. They seem to have a legendary theme in this game too, so it's kind of weird. Anywho, we get ourselves another Pokeball, which is pretty good, and there are trainers to fight in this place as well, which I don't remember if you actually are... yep, Pokemon look just like rocks. Yeah, you find Geodude in here, so... yep, maybe challenge to battles, we already know that, so let's just go ahead and see if we're gonna find our Pokemon to catch. We are not. It is actually a high level Ludicolo too, level 8, jeez. Yeah, so these fights are gonna get kinda good for experience at the very least. If you do, and that's the nice thing, the other nice thing about the randomizer stuff, if you do find high level Pokemon, then you will be getting, you know, not just high level, but like high evolution state Pokemon, then you will be getting a lot of experience off of that. And that is very nice for keeping yourself, really, it's very nice for keeping yourself going. Ooh, Rock Slide, jeez. It cuts down on the grinding time a little bit, because if you're finding stuff like, really? If you're finding stuff like this as opposed to Geodude and Machop all the time, then you can level up a lot faster. But, of course, freaking accuracy stuff comes into play as well. I should have obviously just used Tackle, but whatever, man. So yeah, 206 experience, that's like 3 times the average you would probably get from around here, so that's pretty cool. And the further down we go, we will see some trainer stuff there, which is nice. And Blossom is not a Pokemon we can get either, so that is a bit of a shame. Hopefully we find something that we can catch for the Nuzlocke before we leave this place. If not, I will probably just like force find something and I didn't realize this thing had Stun Spore, but I don't have a Pokemon that would be immune to it anyway, so whatever, you know. Kinda sucky, but what can you do? That's the disadvantage, I suppose, of going across Pokemon like this so early, is that they do often have annoying moves that they would not normally have at this sort of state. If it was an odd issue, probably wouldn't have the stuns for. So yeah, that's a thing, but it should give me a level up here, which should give me a new move if I remember rightly. It should be Aerial Ace, right? Yeah. Level 13 Aerial Ace in this gen is pretty cool. Heracross can actually hard scale back Night Slash, which is something I will probably do later on. Fury Attack is like completely useless. Less accuracy than Tackle. If it only hits twice, it's less power than Tackle. It needs to hit 5 times to be stronger than Horn Attack, and it's just awful. Whereas Aerial Ace is a solid 60 base power, which is the same as Rock Smash after same type bonus, and it never misses, which is really good. Plus, it's a flying attack, something I do not have any of right now. So, since Heracross is so strong compared to Mareep, who I have not used in forever, let's start using Mareep again here. And you see this is a one-way thing down there, so we're not going that way yet. Actually, we probably won't go that way at all, but yeah, trusted partners in the shops. So you can talk to people, and some of your trainers here are carrying their Pokemon. So Director Joe, pretty fun. You sent outside it. Well, that's convenient because I have Mareep. So yeah, this Mareep over here. I will try and keep Mareep as long as possible, even if I do end up having. Ow, that did a lot of damage. That crit though. Even if I do use Rotom as well, I will try and keep Mareep around because it's cool, you know. Like, you really do want to keep your starter Pokemon as long as possible. And yeah, it's got the slight disadvantage of getting hurt by attacks a lot, but you know what? That is fine. Because Ampharos especially is surprisingly bulky, so you know, it'll be fine. It'll work out. Aren't you something indeed? So with that done, we can get ourselves an item over here, which is another potion. Pretty good. I could probably use that just now, but whatever. And here is our gym leader. And he is going to show us Rock Smash, and that is how it goes. Yes. You can get the badge, blah 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 blah. You have to beat him. So he's going back to the gym, and that is something for the near future.
But for now, we have Luxray to fight. That's pretty cool. I don't remember if Luxray has a down attack, so I might not want to send in Driver. But it has Rivalry, and I really don't want to send in Banner against that. Also, for some reason, you can't press up from the run button in this game in order to reach the thing. I haven't really, talked over this at all, but Gen 4 actually lets you press buttons as well for the stuff that way. Yeah, it's probably too much. It's going to be too much for showing it here. But yeah, you can touchscreen these buttons as well, so you can probably hear when I click the mouse and stuff. Let's just switch it. If it does have a dark attack, I'll switch out again. But yeah, Lyra not really going to worry me too much at the moment. I could paralyze it because electric types can get paralyzed this gen, and you know what? I think I'm going to do that. It's only in Gen 6 actually that electric types can no longer be paralyzed by anything, so yeah. It always used to annoy me actually when I switched in my electric types into a Thunderbolt and got paralyzed off it. I'm just like, why? You know, they don't take any damage from it, but they still get paralyzed anyway. I have no idea why I'm still talking about this, because I really should just be telling this out, but you know what? Whatever. People would probably still like to hear chipmunks, so that's how it's gonna go. Oh, it's got charge, okay. So, Leo charge and tackle, and it's probably Spark is the other move, maybe? It should have 4 moves, and Spark would be the most likely one, which would hurt if it actually got to use it here. Even though it's resisted, it is physical attack, and Luxray is a very heavy physical attacker, so yeah, anyway.
That is enough of the Luxray. Decent amount of experience. We do get a level up too. And are you going to learn Thunder Wave? No. I guess you get Thunder Wave at 13 or 14. Mareep actually evolves pretty quickly too, so we'll be able to get that soon. And there's an escape rope in case you want to just instantly disappear from this place. And whoa, here is our Pokemon for this place. Sorry Stanley, it looks like you're getting replaced really early. So, Miltank, it's very fast, it's not super powerful, but it does get a decent variety of moves as options. It probably also won't be something I stick with for the entirety of the game. But, wow, that took a lot of damage there. It is very... how to put it? It is... well, I got paralyzed. It is very physically defensive, but not super high on the special defense. So that's kind of neat, I guess. The fact of it got paralyzed there as well is really helpful, because I can get away with just weakening it down with tackles here, and hopefully be able to catch it soon enough. Miltank can have Scrappy in Gen 4, so it might actually be able to hit Rotom if I switch out to that. But that's a good way of testing if that's what is gone or not, so we'll switch out to Rotom here, see if I can take the tackles and stuff. If not, well, that's not too big a deal. But definitely going to go for the catcher here. Don't want to risk any more critical hit stuff. I do have the Dusk Ball I can use, so if it proves to be too much for the Pokeballs, then I can use the Dusk Ball and get a much higher, basically guaranteed catch rate here. So, and then of course I've got a Great Ball as well, so that's kind of nice. So with that said, let's hope that we can catch it without using the Great Ball though, because that would be good. And there we go. Very nice. So, like I've said before, having these electric types around at the start of the game is super good because the paralysis is really nice. Having Rotom around at the early game is really good because a lot of Pokemon don't have a way of hitting it. And yeah, we have a Miltank, which is pretty cool. And I guess I don't really have a name for this thing. What would I want to call it? I don't know. Would that fit? Let's see if that would fit. Will it? No, Mr. Knot does not fit. That's a shame. That is a bit of a shame. Because it's one thing. I don't really know. Because I haven't obviously thought about this stuff because, well, you don't expect to find stuff like this. I guess Astro Moon would work, so we're gonna call it after that because I can. Again, like I've said with all of these things so far, if anybody's got better names and stuff as we go along, then do let me know and we shall change them up. Anyway, because we did get an escape route and I don't really need... Wait, I didn't fight the trainer. I didn't fight the trainer. I shall meet you guys back down there in a sec. Oops. Okay, Shauna got burned from a random ember from a Magmortar, so we're instead going to use the Chop for this. I'm going to use Banner because why not? Director Florentino! And of course he's got a Bulbasaur, so my fighting attacks are useless, no! But, well, whatever. I'll still do a decent amount of damage. It's only level 6, so yeah, I still two-shot it despite the resistance, although that growl is going to be annoying as per usual, but whatever. Hopefully I still kill it here, because that would be nice, but of course not. Of course it has to live by 1 HP so that it can growl me a second time, but it's not attacking me, so... Nah? Like, the damage that it's doing is 0, so I don't really care. This is what I don't get about Gen 4. Surely you would have thought it would have gone for an attack on the second go there, because it would have needed to survive. But anyway, Foresight is actually a move which I do want here, because if I come across a ghost type in this first gym or whatever, then I may need to use this, who knows. Yeah, Foresight's a pretty cool move for the Machop family, because they basically only learn fighting attacks naturally, and Foresight lets them hit the... Foresight lets them hit ghost types with their normal and fighting moves, so yeah. It also lets you ignore evasion, which is pretty good because the cool thing about, you know, having no guard is that you don't end up caring about double team, but since I don't have no guard, having the evasion negation stuff is kind of neat. Anyway, that's all that Shelter has to do. And that's pretty much it. That is all of the place here, except now I've kind of got to go back out, and I have to go all the way back without the escape route because I used it prematurely. Oh man, actually, if you... I'm sure there's like a hidden item or two down here, but I don't know exactly where they are, so I'm not going to waste my time looking for that. Anyway, this is basically where we're gonna stop, but I do want to quickly check what the two Pokemon that we caught today are like. So, ooh, Roserade, sweet. That Roserade's really cool. Like, definitely, I think it is my favorite grass type. Maybe Breloom beats it, like just about beats it, but Roserade is definitely up there as one of my favorite Pokemon from the grass type at the very least. It is a poison type though. It probably has that poison point going for it here, but oh well. Its Mega Drain actually really hurts. I should not be staying in against this, I don't think. Although I will outlast it, but I kind of don't like my prospects here. It could also have Natural Cure, which is the better ability here. Yeah, I'm actually just going to switch out because Bugsy does resist grass, which is kind of cool. And I didn't really want to risk the poison point killing me here, so I don't have any antidotes, and I do have Aerial Ace, which is just an instant kill here, so yeah, that's the thing. Also, Mega Drain's animation takes way too long. I've already made mention of some of the battle animations and that taking too long in this gen, but Mega Drain is ridiculously long for what it is. There's no reason it needs to be, you know, that drawn out. Anyway, let's quickly go ahead and check those Pokemon that we had here, and we shall end the part at that. So, what did we pick up today in terms of usable Pokemon? Not Deposit, too used to Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire having Organize at the top. So, Anarchy over here is an Impish Nature. That's actually pretty good. Its special attack is not particularly good anyway, and its defense is quite solid, so that's not bad. Swift Swim's also nice. I probably would have preferred Shell Armor actually, just to block random crits, but yeah, Swift Swim's still a good ability, you can't really go against that. And Lax is the other one. It also has a Moo Moo Milk, which is pretty good. Lax is not the greatest of natures, but it does at least enhance its strongest stat, one of its strongest stats in defense, and it does have the Scrappy ability. So Astro Moo over here may actually see some use after all. Let's take the item off though. Moo Moo Milk is a free 100 HP heal, which is quite nice. And yeah, we have some decisions already, because I kind of want to use Kabuto, but I don't know where I want to use it in place of. Anyway, that'll be for another time. I'm going to level up whatever team I decide to go with here a bit more, probably get them to roughly Heracross's level, and we shall go from there. So, this has been Gamer Cow playing Pokémon Platinum, random Nuzlocke stuff, and next time we'll take on our first gym and see how the randomizer treats us there. Take care, guys.